they go in tech with, I want to touch on what you said about a full-fledged war going on in America.
Yes, sir.
Because it is. And I want to touch on all the white podcasters that be out here saying that it's a war on white people. They telling the truth, bro.
They telling the truth. They telling
No,
the
they
truth.
telling the truth.
And it's white on white, though. It's white on white. It ain't white on black.
White on white crime is the most crime that goes on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anywhere.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. When they backed up off that dude and two dudes shot him in the back 10 times, that was a wrap right there. They let it, first of all, they had already pushed the line shooting that lady in the face. They had already pushed the line on that. When they shot that dude in the back 10 times, man, that right there solidified everything. Right now, we are an embarrassment. United States is an embarrassment as far as standard-wise.
I'm going to keep it real. We've been an embarrassment since Trump got in office. Listen, bro, you think, just what you think with an educated mind like yours, what do you think China, North Korea, Russia, what do you think they did when they said Donald Trump back to president?
Yeah, off the top, man.
Nigga,
why do you think? Hey,
they was kind of motherfucker.
There you go. There you go. And now, you know, they knew that he was the guy that if they needed to crash dummy in place, he was the one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's exactly why. Hey, that's exactly why the Supreme Court gave him that kind of power. Tell me this: out of all the presidents that we've ever had, from day one to now, you mean to tell me that the Supreme Court chose Donald Trump to give him that kind of power because they had that kind of trust in him? Hell no. They looked at him as no, bro. Hey, they looked at him as, oh no, you the dummy. You the one that's
you the right one to bring America. You can make America great again.
Yep. Yep.
And you the dummy to do it and say the shit that we won't do. You gonna do all the shit. Mass deportation, been having these people all in Minnesota killing people, but you still ain't deported more people than Obama. What the fuck is up? What the fuck is we doing here, man?
Exactly.
What the fuck is we doing here?
Exactly. You know, and then on top of that, you know, I'm saying to myself, okay, the Supreme Court gave this guy all this power, right? At the end of the day, what was that for? Because you mean to tell me that you could have gave that same power to George Bush, who was bottom line completely deep conservative. You know what I'm saying? As far as conservative rights, it didn't get no more conservative than George W. Bush. You know what I'm saying? So, in other words, what did y'all not get when he was there that y'all feel like y'all get now?
They didn't get the racist rhetoric. They didn't scare motherfuckers. Like he didn't scare America. He didn't send troops in on cities. He didn't do, man, listen, bro. When they say make America great again, that's what for white people, that's what that means.
Hey, I'm glad you touched on that because see that's where I'm going with this, because I feel like this right here. They looked at this as, okay, when George Bush was in, all right, we still want to have a democracy, but still our way. You know what I'm saying? So when they had that tug of war and then Barack Obama came into picture, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that. I think this though. I feel like that the experiment of democracy was being challenged then, straight up, because you can't tell me that Barack Obama has the same power that George Bush had, Donald Trump had, but he couldn't do what he wanted to do in 10 months that this dude, Donald Trump, is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? This guy had 8 years. So that's letting you know that in that 8 years, we always say Barack Obama wasn't this, he wasn't that. We recognize now that when Barack Obama was in presidency, we were being directly challenged as a democracy, as a whole, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they was using that, they was using that as a platform to start saying and drawing up this rhetoric to whereas the country is doing too much browning. You know, the United States is in a great browning right now. We're losing control. It's too much this, too much that. You know, black folks, brown folks got too much this, they got too much that. Hey, man, Barack Obama was the tip of Project 2025.
Yeah, listen, Barack Obama is the reason that white folks is warring right now. Yeah. Because MAGA and the people that believe in that movement, that it done got on steroids. White people, that's why they killed that woman in Minnesota. They killed that man in Minnesota, because white people that want to be woke, as they call it, as they call it, because this woke university right here, baby.
It's against the law. Bottom line, it's against the law.
They are
sending the message.
What's the word I'm trying to use?
They sending the message.
They sending the message to the rest of the white people. If you don't want to take your privilege and use your white privilege to speak out for white people, and we don't want no niggas here, we don't want no Mexicans here doing nothing, we don't want, you ain't on that and spitting that, then we on y'all ass.
Yep. Nope.